Welcome everyone to a coding and programming episode. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're not doing anything, coding as code, but Minecraft has a section of gameplay that is dedicated to circuits and timing and programming of sorts called Redstone. For those who have never played Minecraft, it can get very complicated very fast. And I've had a couple ideas of things that I've wanted to build in Chanland that I just haven't had time to do. So I thought that today I would make that happen. Some of these things I've already built, and I'm just going to be jumping in and tweaking. Others are things that I've had in the back of my mind as something that Chanland could benefit from that I just haven't put into effect yet. The first thing is going to be a item sorter, which I have already started, but I haven't built enough protections in place for it. To the point that it breaks down sometimes if too many objects are sent through at one time. So I have to go in and tweak it to see what I can do to potentially fix that issue. So that'll be one of the first things. And then one of the other things is there is the ability to build a small, what's called an XP farm that I'm going to build to see how it works, but we'll see if I actually... Oh, I just realized a good chunk of my D20 isn't fully in color, so I might have to turn around and fix that in a second. But yes, the XP farm to see if it works, and then if it does, fantastic. It'll be something that if we absolutely need it, we can do it, because a lot of us aren't those sort of people that, like in Chanland, aren't the sort of people to get in there and trick the game into getting us better gear or anything like that. We try to be as honest as possible when we play survival. So I don't think we're going to use this thing very often, but it's one of those that if you're a couple levels below where you need to be to enchant something or XYZ, that it'll allow people to be like, great, I'll go over here for a couple minutes, get up to that level so that way I can do this thing that I need. Because almost everything else that we do is very, we like the grind. Miss Shanks-a-lot, who is in the server a lot, just enjoys mining, just enjoys digging and finding supplies and passing it to the surface. It's quite awesome, and I enjoy it. And there's other people like Eric, who hasn't been on the server for a while. He's been busy working in a camp, I believe. Hasn't been able to get in, but is doing a full geography of Chanland, and that has been a really awesome endeavor. And we have the map of Chanland that's getting filled in, and eventually, hopefully, we get to a point where we can make an entire glass floor looking down at the map of Chanland. I think that would be really cool. So I will be back tomorrow for another Minecraft Monday, and it may be the last Minecraft Monday for a little while, because I believe we will be switching things to Sunday for Minecraft stuff. A couple people have reached out to me and said that Mondays, though it works, Sundays would probably be better for them. So we're probably going to switch it up and do that. We'll also be putting out our new logo, since we are technically an SMP, a survival multiplayer. We have settled on the ChanFam SMP. So I'm working on a logo, bouncing it back and forth between all of us to see what we like best. And once that gets finalized, it'll be posted on the Discord, which if you are not already, jump in there. Oh, is my chat not working? Cool, great. Makes me happy. Or is it just my bot? That's weird. Yeah, if you're having any other issues out there, friends, let me know. I had a small little, it wasn't a hack. That's not the right word. But a small little, someone tried to log into your account from XYZ email come through. So I had to change my password, which means getting things set up today. Required a little bit more work. So I think what's happening is that my Stream Deck is currently not logged in with my new Twitch info. So I'll have to tweak that a little bit. But yeah, let me fix the D20 real quick. That might have to be an after stream thing. So if you mess around with it and change it for various colors, some of them might not work. So if we do... Oh yeah, and Lumia stream isn't logged into Twitch either. I'm doing great. This is what happens when things get hacked. Connections. Nope, that is something I'm gonna have to worry about later. Oh well, we're just gonna jump right into it. I think... Oh, it's the other way. Yeah, so, I'll change that real quick, because it's not working. We're doing great. We're having fun. That's what we're doing. I also got a nice clamp for my overhead camera, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, I don't think anybody else is in the server this morning. So just to show you all some things, I made a small, this was like my introduction to like auto farm, is I made a little automatic fish farm here. That if you cast at the pole, and then as soon as the bubbles bring your... It gives you the XP, which is nice, and instead of putting the item in your inventory, it puts it in here, which is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of it. And fishing has always been kind of therapeutic for me in Minecraft, so... Never had an issue. Like, yeah, so that was a cod, and it adds a cod. Like, super simple, quick and easy little farm. One of the farms that I want to create today, the XP farm that I mentioned, requires a lot of iron, so we'll probably be taking some stuff from the material storage. Also, holy crap, Becca. So I was in the server when Becca started building up her house a little bit more, and holy crap, I am thoroughly impressed. Shh, I'm going into her house. I just want to see. Okay, so she hasn't built up there yet, but she's got the outside done. Oh, I left my bed in here. Oops. Yeah, we were doing a bunch of construction on our house, so I just threw my bed down on the first floor because it didn't make sense to keep running back to my own house. Miners be mining. Yes, we do, Pocket T. So yeah, the current big redstone project that we have, is this one. You drop things in here as long as they're able to be sorted. In this hopper, it waits, this comparator waits for a single item to be dropped in it. Once it does, it tells this, I believe, an observer? I can check, hold on. No, I can't. I believe it's an observer. Tells it that redstone's active, so it activates this block that tells this dispenser to then take items from this dropper and send it into the water. So that way it can head down here and run on this water system. And then the hopper system that's behind here, you see cobblestone, dirt, gravel, stone, granite, andesite, diorite, sandstone, sand, and grassy blocks. The redstone system back here, it's a system that, honestly, it's taken way too long for me to build because it keeps screwing up, and I've done 3 different iterations of this system to finally get to a point where it's moderately reliable. So this system requires that the hoppers themselves have the item you're sorting, and then 44 of a block that you're never going to put through the system, and renaming that block, and I just renamed it dump because it's a dump block. And then, yeah, so it just goes down the line, each item that you're sorting. And it works great for almost every block. But I'm having an issue down on the next level, which for the time being, since I'm still building this thing, I have a scaffold in the corner, because normally there's spiral stairs that's over there that you can use. But the only system that seems to not work is when I drop redstone blocks. And that's because usually we're dropping a bunch, and I think the system's just getting overwhelmed. So there's a couple tricks that I'd like to try to see if I can't fix that. But yeah, this system, it's the exact same back here. But for some reason, it's just not reliable. Every time I drop redstone, it just gets angry at me. Yeah, you can see the water that runs down and allows the blocks to find their appropriate hopper. I also know that this system is not very nice for not being around it. So you have to, like, stay in town. So this chunk has to stay active for no errors to arise. I made that mistake not too long ago when I started the system, dropped a bunch of stuff, and then I ran away to go do something else and came back, and I lost a bunch of blocks because they despawned when I stepped out. That was my bad. Yeah, we currently have 3 floors. I think eventually I'm going to rearrange some of these floors because I don't think, like, the expensive, like, blocks, the redstone, iron, gold, diamond, all that stuff should be on the 2nd floor. I should probably put it at a lower floor. But I got the different wood types, all the logs. Eventually this will be dark oak. And then the respective wood over here, I have the saplings of those over here, so that way if you need to, you can replant them, which I'm pretty excited about. So yeah, Pocket T. I don't know if you've been here the whole time or if you just logged in right before you sent that chat message, but I had somebody try to log into my Twitch account from Minnesota, so I had to change my password, which means that a couple of the things that would normally just be running perfectly, namely my chat bot and the D20 and stuff like that is not working right now because I had to do all that re-login and haven't logged back into everything. So now that I see it's nighttime, go have myself a nap. Which, I put a bed up at the top of this tower because even if there's monsters around, you're high enough up in this tower that you can still sleep and the monster count doesn't affect you, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I gotta tell, if you can see over there, actually. Oh, it went away already. But a skeleton spawned on top of Becca's house because she doesn't have any torches up there. So another redstone thing that I have done already that I would love to add to if I could. Okay, that's a little ominous. Is this minecart, automatic minecart that takes you out to the northern wall. I do believe somebody used it recently and didn't send it back, and that's one of the first things I want to fix, is that right now the minecart, it's one way, which means that when you send it out this way, you have to jump back in it and head back to actually use it again. Oh no. Okay. So every once in a while this will break on me. This is one of the other redstone things I built. It is a 3x3 door. And what usually breaks on it is that it will get used a little bit too quickly and the system freaks out. So I'm trying to remember, I think the comparator or the repeater goes this way. Seems right. And then to fix it, all I have to do... Yeah, because this system is very much built on a specific time. That if you take a little bit too long or a little bit too short, it will fail. So let's put that back and see if it... just failed again. Okay, cool. Gotta double check why this isn't working. What happened? Where is that info? So yeah, this is based on the bow tie man. I don't know if you follow him on YouTube, but he is a awesome streamer. And the systems that he builds, he is a big fan, and I completely agree, of showing off things that his community does. And yeah, this is one of those things. Oh, it looks like it's supposed to be on a delay. That was my bad. Okay. Okay, let me get to that part of the tutorial. Yeah, it says that the this repeater to be on a delay. That's what's happening. Is it's just failing because the delay isn't high enough. Closes and opens. Great. So let me put this block back. And put all these blocks back. Yeah, before I close this up, that was the redstone to do the actual door, and then the buttons themselves are wrapped around, so that way you have the switch that's in here to be able to turn, or actually close the door. Yeah, so now, in theory, I should be able to keep opening and closing this, but you gotta wait until it's completely done before you actually do it again. There you go. So, close that back up. Another farm that's going to need to get created is we found a zombie spawner out here. Excuse me. That's what I thought. Yeah. This is as simple as this redstone minecart is. I just hit the button and it powers up the rails so that way it starts me on my journey. And then the rails themselves just take me all the way back home. Yeah, I'd love a way to basically make a, and I don't know if it's going to be possible, a two-way rail that when the cart arrives at the station, it takes another cart and sends it back. So that way at any time, the carts themselves are going back, like front and back. Now, that's probably going to require either a second track that's running next to this or above it or below it. So as of right now, the system definitely requires you to go and find the cart wherever it was left, which isn't ideal, but it's how the system works right now. So yeah, let's do a little tweak on this auto sorter to see if I can't fix it. Oh, before I do, I want to drop off the chicken parts that it was totally necessary for me to make. That. A random block of wood, which I can just put downstairs because I'll probably need it. I think I have anything to sort right now, right? I do not. Okay. Let's head down to the redstone level. So yeah, I am going to purposefully break this so that way we can see what's happening. I don't want to, but yeah. Before I go, just to show what it's supposed to look like. So we have redstone in here, blocks of iron in here, blocks of gold in here, copper, obsidian, so on and so forth. But when I drop all of these redstones, and I don't know if it's because of the sheer amount of redstone or what it is, but what is happening is that they are grouped together a little bit as they drop. Like they're spat out individually, but as they move through the system, they can get grouped together a little bit. You see how they're already starting to get grouped together? So I think the system itself is just working a little bit too fast. And I just need to slow it down. Oh. I never noticed that before. Redstone's getting a little hung up right there. Might have to fix that. Yeah, we'll head down, and if it's doing what it always does, the redstone, yes, is coming into here, but it also broke this one. It hasn't broke the gold yet. But I think the problem is not in the mechanism itself, like the redstone stuff. It's actually this drop. That's the problem. That it drops down, it collects the items, and it makes them, instead of them being individual items anymore, they're big groups of items. So it breaks the system. Yeah, now it's into the gold because the iron failed. So it's a systematic issue. And if the gold keeps failing, then the copper fails. It's just how this system tends to fail on me. It rarely gets all the way down here, and I don't think it's ever touched obsidian. Copper is usually as far as it goes. So we'll take that. We'll actually take 2 gold because we need to fill up the hoppers again. Take all of the redstone. That dump block. We'll take 2 iron to fill up the hoppers again. And the redstone should be fine because it never fails on its own. Of course. So yeah, to actually fill up the hoppers, we have to go all the way over here. So this one should be, which it isn't because it failed on us, it should be 1 redstone here to tell the system redstone needs to be sorted, and then 1 redstone here, which because the redstone was removed from that first one, because it got overloaded, it then starts to backfeed and send it to this one, which is why there's redstone here, redstone there. And also 1 dump block. So you'll see I put that in there and it gets rid of that secondary block because only 45 blocks can sit in here without anything moving. A lot of the stuff that I'm talking about today, I'll try my best to explain why these work the way they do. But also, I'll also try to reference the people who helped me get here so that way we can get you pointed in the direction of making your own video, or not your own videos, but your own machines based on their excellent tutorials. Now, I totally could 100% make my own videos. And I've definitely considered some of the stuff that I've figured out in Minecraft, either with somebody else's help or just figuring out on my own. Just like, yeah, maybe I could make a little video because I do have the educational mindset, but I also know that those videos are out there, and I'm a big fan of creators getting the recognition that they deserve with their content. So when I am making a video, it's not because I want to take away views or a community from somebody else. I'm always making it because I want to expand. So if there's something that already exists, a video or a tutorial that already is out in the ether, something I learned from or something I know somebody else has learned from, well then, if I have something more to contribute, I'll do it. But if it's just the same thing, just with my voice, I don't really see the takeaway in that. So I think this system is failing because everything drops down here and slows down. So I need to find a better way for that system to not fail, but not collect items right there. And I think the way to do it, I need some dirt. get up there. But I think the way to do it... Actually, I could probably come from above. Is right now... I think the system, as it stands... This block right here, this glass block, is halting the water to a standstill right there for a moment. So what I think I need to do is remove this glass block. Because the water drops in such a way. And I think that's the other issue, is that the water drops straight down, which when water drops straight down, it can have some issues. So I might have to do a little bit more of a zigzag to get this to properly work. So let's put a block here just to do that. And then send down... we'll go iron this time because we don't have that much. I'll just send down all the iron. So we're looking for 10 at the end. Like when this is all said and done and ran its course, there should be 10 iron blocks that end up back in the chest downstairs. We'll run over here and see if it's still stopping. You see that? That right there is what we don't want. Dropping down, slowing down. Now, I don't think the iron is going to fail compared to the redstone because it was only 10 items. But when you get a full stack that's coming through... Yeah, it didn't fail because there was only 10 of them. But when you get a full stack coming through of 64 items, the system doesn't know what to do with it. I think I just need to rebuild this system to stop it from happening. I wonder if... I got a block of water. I wonder if I put a secondary... Yeah, this is the spiral staircase I was talking about. If I put a secondary water source upstairs... I should sleep. Secondary water source upstairs that as soon as it drops down, the water is already pushing. Hey, look, a skeleton up on top of the house. Yeah, I'll definitely have to tell Becca about that. Yeah, because right here is where it turns downward. Materials bunker aqueduct, as I call it. Yeah, if there's a water source down here that is actively pushing... I gotta go down a little bit further. That's actively pushing that way. If that will solve my issue. Or if... Oh, Dustin! Oh, okay, so I can... something that... water does that I realized, of course, while I was making this project was that water doesn't run past signs. So if I put a sign, which I have some in the what I call the materials bunker employee chest, which is all the way at the bottom floor, it won't run past the sign. So if I have a sign that stops the water from flowing all the way down, but then a separate water flow that starts like a block behind where the drop is, so that way as soon as the item hits, it's already being pushed forward. Because it's something that I know from a couple tutorials and stuff that I've read is an issue with some of these systems that are bigger than one floor, is that yeah. So now it skips over that sign. I need to fill in all this dirt again. So hopefully, fill in all this dirt again. Once I get to the block with the sign, which is right here, it'll stop flowing. That's exactly what I needed. So it'll stop flowing down, but if I put a bucket here, it'll continue flowing that way. So that way, as soon as the... Oh, I think this is going to work. So now all the water is flowing that way, so the item will drop, push, and continue going. I think that's the issue that I was having, friends. Well, before I block this up, let's head upstairs and actually test it. See if things are getting stuck. I'm also gonna do this real quick because I realized that the music is never as consistent as I want it to be when I play this game. Yeah. Let's go grab some of those iron blocks, because I know they won't break the system, but they may get stuck if this didn't work. Let's drop this redstone block, because I do not need it. Yeah, if the music gets a little obnoxious and overlapped, it's because the music is still turned on Minecraft. I just want to make sure that there's... that looks like it works, friends. We all saw that, right? Dropped down and went straight. There was no hesitation. Holy crap. Is that going to be the fix? That's going to make me so happy. So in theory, there should be 10 iron in here now, which there is. So, moment of truth. Let's try it with some redstone. Yeah, doing it with redstone is also a great way for us to really see how it's working. That is working perfectly. And that's really easy for me to repeat on each level, too. There it goes. Iron is good. Gold is good. Oh, this is so freaking satisfying. Because I can easily repeat that on the other levels. Yeah, look at that flow. That's so good. Just gotta block in that thing outside so no one falls in it and dies. Yep. I think that was it. Look at that. Okay, it stopped clicking, so we should be getting the last of the redstone. That was the last of it. So that stack, or those stacks that we sent, oh, I fixed it. That's awesome. Okay, let's head upstairs. Fill in that hole, and then we can repeat it for the next floor. Actually, just because I can already hear the music coming in, and it definitely conflicts with the music we're currently listening to. Since we're not mining or anything, I don't worry about the music getting real funky. Because sometimes when you're mining, the music score will get a little intense. So, how'd that happen? Oh, I probably destroyed some dirt and it got caught in the flow of water. So I have to head all the way downstairs to what I'm calling the oops chest, which is really just an overflow chest, to get the rest of my dirt. So yeah, all the way at the bottom, there's a chest right here. Oh, it didn't. Wonder where it went. Oh, because some of it was stone and I filled it all in with dirt. So we need dirt from this level just to finish the job. Which we'll probably need more to actually finish the job when we dig out the other path. Yeah, see, and now, like, again, this isn't me trying to, like, toot my own horn or anything. What I just did, I've never seen in a video. So I would be really curious to see if it was worth it for me to take that section of the video and actually, or of this stream, and actually turned it into something a little bit more tutorial-y. That was a word. So I don't need this dirt anymore, so let's get rid of it. Okay, technically I need it, but I can always get it from upstairs. Okay, so that side is good. Now it's this side that I need to fix. So the best way to do so is from the level above. I gotta dig in there. There is no block there, which is perfect. Let's get behind it. So the sign was there, right? I still have the signs, right? Okay. So the sign goes, let me double check. I don't want to mess this up. Gotta go up another level. Can't really see it from here. Also, I know a lot of people give console Minecraft players some crap, but it makes so much sense to my, like, game-playing brain to use a controller. So, okay, so it's on the same level as the glass blocks. Perfect. So it should be right. Yeah. And water's gonna punch into my face. Need, okay. Calm yourself. Don't need the signs anymore. Do need this. So I can put a block here so the water stops flowing and I can get behind. I need to place bucket right there. Or is it two back? Oh no. Why can't I remember? Dang it. This is gonna be a lot of bouncing between levels, I can feel it. Beaky Bee! How are you? Yes, old picky. Thought you'd like that. So I'm good. I'm doing like Redstone machine stuff this morning because it's one of those I don't need other people to do. Now sometimes I do. But we just solved a major issue in my item sorter. So I'm very, very happy about that. Okay, it's only one block. So what I'm doing right now is the system was failing because all the items, there's a water tunnel right here that drops down, and all the items would collect in the bottom. And I realized it's because the way Minecraft water works is that when it hits a block and then turns, it actually turns into a source block in that moment. So any items that drop into it don't actually flow until other items fill up the space and push it. And there's only one direction to go, which is the way the water's flowing. So now I've made it so that way the water flow stops at this sign. So that way the items drop out of it, and I'm putting a water source back here that will cause the water to flow instantly. So as soon as it drops down the tunnel, the water starts pushing the items, and it's now effectively fixed the issues I've had. And it's just so satisfying. Like you just said, problem solving at its freaking finest. Oh wait, I can use pick block now. I set up the pick block command and I'm so happy. Which, for those who might not know, pick block, if you're looking at an item and you have any of that in your inventory, so I don't have anything. Oh, glass. You'll see that there's nothing in my item line or my hotbar that has glass in it. But I have a button that I can now push, so as long as I'm looking at a glass block, if I have any of it in my inventory, I hit the button and it brings it to my hotbar. So if I have a bunch of, like, say I'm building something with stone, and I run out of the block, the stack that's in my hotbar, and I have some more in my inventory, I just have to look at that block in the game, hit the button, and it'll bring it into my hotbar so I can keep building. It has sped up the process significantly. Now, that being said, I keep forgetting that it's a thing. So every once in a while, I'll be building something and do everything the long way because I totally forgot that there was a short way to do it. Hey, look, those 2 blocks that I dropped. So yeah, is there any... I think I have more oak logs. But I want to do a sapling because it's all the way at the end of the system. So we'll use this spruce sapling as a test. Yes, that is what she said. You're not wrong. But the way this system works, to kind of go over with it again, is that all these redstone items, this piston, all the dust, it's listening to the items that are in a hopper, which is over here, that it's, the first item is the item I want sorted, and then the other ones are dump blocks, just something that I need to get rid of, which I renamed them dump, so that way I knew that that's what they were. But it also means, because they're dirt blocks, that if I send standard dirt blocks through, because they're named something different, they won't interfere with the system and just sort right through. But if I ever send a dump block through the system, it'll break it. So luckily, I'm the only one who has access to the dump blocks unless somebody gets in here and starts messing with something. But it listens for 45 blocks. Once it gets to 46, so once this item is detected with a second item, so the second oak log comes through the system and hits this hopper, the system wires up and sends a redstone signal to tell the hopper below to accept the item, and then it also tells that hopper to drop that item in a chest. So that way the system is always listening, which means if I make this too big, because it's in the middle of town, if I make it too big, all these open hoppers may cause some lag on the server. So there's a chance that I'm going to have to move this eventually. But for right now, it's only 30 open hoppers, which isn't causing too much of an issue. But I think if I go past 50 hoppers, I might have to do a move of sorts with this project. That I might have to take it somewhere else, so that way it's not constantly loaded. Because if we all go on an adventure outside of town, the hoppers aren't listening to anything because they're not loaded into the system, so it doesn't lag anything. But if we're all in town and someone drops items and these hoppers are listening, it can really cause some lag on the server. So I'm going to have to reconsider if this gets any bigger. But really all this system sorts at this point is the stuff that we use constantly, which is all the different types of logs, the saplings to regrow them, all the quote-unquote expensive stuff, so all of the valuable quartz. I mean, coal isn't very valuable, but we get a lot of it, so we need to find a way to sort it. Lapis, emerald, diamonds, obsidian, copper, gold, iron, and redstone. But yeah, so now that I got that sapling, which is the last item that can currently be sorted in the system, I'm gonna drop it in here. I was super overwhelmed when I started doing it. My biggest issue was that I have it in my brain how circuits should work, and the way redstone works is not really electrical. It's programming. It's zeros and ones, it's ons and offs. So when I went into it looking at it as like electrical, it didn't make sense to me, and I just got frustrated and I stopped playing around with it. But it wasn't until I put it in that programming language of, no, the way redstone signal works is that it can only go so far with certain items that are on, sending a signal down a line. So if you have enough items sending a signal of 4, let's say, like there's enough signal to send 4 redstone signals, that if you have 4 redstone dust, it will get to the end of that redstone dust to tell something else what to do. And then it was just me looking up the different items that take redstone signals or send redstone signals, like levers and buttons and pressure plates and stuff like that, that looking up what those can send, like a single redstone signal, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. Even like item frames, that if it's in its original position, I think it sends 0, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as you rotate it around the item frame. So you can actually make like a combination lock with item frames. So you can actually, like, the blocks have to be in this orientation to send the correct amount of redstone to allow this door to open, which I think is fascinating. Haven't done anything that complicated, but it is on my mind constantly, especially when we eventually build the castle on the hill, that we're so calling it. I'd like to make the entrance to that a little more complicated than just hitting a button or standing on a pressure plate. I'd like it to be like you want to get into the castle, enter a code that everybody in ChanFam will know, so it's kind of redundant because we'll all know it. But I think it would be fun that you have to do that to get into the castle. It's like this extra level of excitement, I feel. But yeah, so let's send this sapling. Single click, so it ran through the system. And now we got to go all the way to the bottom floor. It should pass us here in a second. There it goes. And then it should drop itself right there. Look at that. The system works, friends. That's what we like to see. Okay, let's drop our extra items in here that are for this system. Why do I have a puffer fish in my inventory? Fill up my bucket because it's empty and lonely. And then I would love to build the that little XP farm that I was talking about before. But I need to see if we actually have a potato farm. So the way this little farm is going to work that I'm about to build is it takes potatoes and starts baking them in a furnace. I don't think we have any potatoes planted. I think everything over here is... Oh, wait. That's a potato. Okay. So it takes potatoes, sends them through a smoker, and as it is smoking them, the furnace is storing XP. Because when you bake a potato, it gives you a little XP when you take it out of the smoker. Well, if the items are constantly getting cooked and out of the smoker, and a player hasn't interacted with it, that smoker is storing all of that extra XP. So if you have, 64, like a stack or double stack or triple stack of potatoes sent through this system, normally if you sat there and grabbed out the 64, you get like a level and a half worth of XP. But if it keeps cooking more and more, that XP ramps up exponentially. So that way, when you go to that smoker after it's smoked all of those potatoes, and you take that out, it will give you all of the XP for all of those potatoes, even though they've already been taken out. So it's just exponentially racking up those XP, and then you can take it out. So you're not doing anything more than what normally would happen. It's just instead of you sitting there and constantly taking out, adding more potatoes, grabbing it, adding more, that you can just put it all in a chest, let the system run, and then when the system is done cooking, you grab the last stack of potatoes and it gives you all the XP that's been sitting in it that whole time. So I'm going to grab all these potatoes, and then I'm going to be a good farmer, and I'm going to put them all back. Okay. Not put them back, I'm going to plant them again. Looks like I have well more than a stack, probably closer to 2 at this point. Yeah. If I had a hoe with, I think fortune, instead of 2 potatoes, I could get 4, 6, or 8 out of a single plant, which I think is awesome. Okay. 1 poisonous potato, so I'll get rid of you. Okay. So how much did I end up with? Sweet! That's enough to start this little farm. Let's do some planting. And I don't want the poison potato back in my inventory, so we'll just walk right past it. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit less in the potato market than I thought I was gonna be. We'll see if there's any in the food chest, the food community chest, before I try to start building this thing. I think everything in here, nope. Sweet, we had quite a bit. I tried to not put anything in the food thing unless it's cooked, because then it's actually usable food. But sometimes that doesn't happen, so How many potatoes are we looking at? Ah, that's what I like. What we'll do, actually, is I'm going to take this out of my hotbar and put these 5 back. That way, if anybody wants them, they can have them. So we need to make 2 chests. Or sorry, not 2 chests. We'll need 3 chests, 3 hoppers, and a smoker. I know that we have chests here, so I'll just... Oh, so we need 6 chests because you need those to make the hoppers. Iron. Remember how to make a smoker. Oh. Probably check right here. One of the best things that I could have done. Okay, stripped logs and a furnace. Okay. So let's get some of these. Oh, those are all upstairs. Okay, so I need more iron, which is this level. I don't need too much, I don't think. Take 4 of those blocks. Then we need... Oh wait, stripped logs. That's bottom floor. Come on, Dustin. I need 3 of these. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Cobblestone blocks to make myself a furnace. I think it's 9, right? Sure. Furnace. Oh, I actually have to strip them. Oh, wait. Wait. Four stripped logs. Okay, so I need 1 of these. And we're gonna be smart about this. Then back in my inventory. And I should be able to make it. Hey, smoker. Okay, 3 chests, 3 hoppers, a smoker, and a bunch of potatoes. Oh, I need coal. Lots of coal. That's 2nd floor. Oops. Okay, so wait, 3 stacks, so 64. 64 divided by 8. 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So I need 24 things of coal. But this does, a block of coal does... Crap. Hold on, I need to look this up. Block of coal, cooking, smoker. Blocks of coal can be used in a furnace. Yeah, we'll put a couple and hope for the best. Because if I have too much too much coal, it'll just stop feeding it, which is not a huge deal. Oh, I'm making more. That's not what I wanted. I want to unblock it. Yeah, that should be enough. We'll start there. So, I have myself a little... fine, we'll sleep. I've learned making these redstone contraptions that I don't sleep when I play, which is very bad. Because then the phantoms come out. No skeleton up there? But yeah, then the phantoms come out and they try to kill me while I'm walking. I don't like that. The epic music for this section. Oh, I did. Oh, I wish she was online right now so I could tell her. Okay, so let's make another little farm, which can live right. Let's go right here. So what we need is another chest. Let's get this. I remember how to make this correctly. It'll be a chest here. Let's empty out my bar. Oh wait, Dustin, you can be smart about this. You can have these farms work together. Well, not really. Wrong spot. And I need to eat. I will be smart about this, Beaky. Well, I'll try my best. We'll put one hopper in here. Crouch down. Hopper there. Let's double check I didn't screw that up. Oh, that's good. And then let's get the smoker on our hotbar. Smoker. And then another hopper. And a hopper. So yeah, this will be the food chest. This will be the coal chest. We'll put all 45 coal. So now it's going to load up until this is full. That'll go to 64. And then we put all the potatoes in here. And it'll start cooking. It's working! So that is now auto cooking the potatoes as they drop in. So that'll load up to, yes. So the coal just stopped at 64. The potatoes will stop at 64 as well, but they're constantly feeding and cooking. So that'll stop at 64, but it'll drop to 63 as soon as a potato gets cooked. So it'll sit at 64. You'll go 63. Yeah, so it shifts. So that's all dropping into this hopper down to here. So I have 6 baked potatoes. So now as long as I stay around my house while this is cooking, it'll keep cooking. So that way I can come back and in theory, you see this is filling up as well. I'll cook through 3 stacks of baked potatoes without touching the smoker. And then when I come back and all the baked potatoes are down here, I'll be able to take the last potato of sorts, and it will give me all of the XP that's been stored in here. So right now I'm level 13, about halfway to 14. Hopefully it gives me... Yeah, see, it's already empty. This is empty, but because this had 64 already. Wait. But yeah, so I think we can do a little bit of fishing while we wait. What do you say? Oh, did that wrong. There we go. So yeah, this is my auto fishing farm for those who are just tuning in now. And when it works correctly, I pull back and it gives me the XP, and then the item, instead of going into my inventory, goes into this chest. So that way I can collect a bunch of items as well as a little bit of XP without A, being right out in the water, but B, filling up my inventory. Because it's a problem that I've had a lot because I like to fish. That you can run into... Okay, you gotta get it right, Dustin. There we go. I run into a situation a few times. Come on. I'm not standing in the right spot. Run into the situation a few times where the stuff that I've caught is really good, but it's not stackable. So I'm left in a situation where my inventory's full and I have to stop fishing. So yeah, you see that piece of cod that just dropped? Went straight into that chest. And I don't have to worry about it filling up my inventory, and I can keep fishing, get a little bit of XP. I wish it was raining. That's the only thing. When you fish when it's raining, technically the loot is better. But we're gonna get to 14 real quick here. There's 14. We'll catch one more thing and we'll check on our potatoes. So yeah, and all this thing is doing is the pressure plate is activated by the bobber getting up to it. So you see it go click and it opens up the trap door, and then when I catch something, instead of the item getting shot towards me, the trap door smacks it down into the hopper and then into this chest. Okay, we're still plowing through. Still got quite a bit. I think yeah. So after 11 more potatoes fall, 10 more potatoes fall, I'm gonna grab some and see how much XP it gives me. Because we're almost to a full stack. Because all it takes is me to grab the potato while it's here, and it will give me the XP. It's not nearly as much as I thought it was going to be. Did I do something wrong? Oh, wow, I jumped up to 15 real quick. Holy crap. Did we all see that? Look at me, I'm 15, almost to 16. Let's grab this potato, come on. Okay, that one didn't have any stored in it. Yeah, and if you don't have a... Because the hope is that you fill up... Because you don't need a chest. You can just have it store all in the hopper. Is if you have... As the person that the tutorial I watched, you don't need the chest. You can just do the hopper underneath. Because then you can fill this up. And if you have 6 stacks of potatoes... You fill up the hopper with 5 stacks, and then there's a stack that's sitting in the smoker ready for you to grab when it's done. So technically, I mean, yeah, you should do 6 stacks. That you can then just grab that last stack. It gives you all the XP that has been cooking in the smoker this whole time. So yeah, I think there's some tweaks that I need to make to get this a little bit more efficient. Yeah, I'm at 16 already. From just grabbing one potato out of a smoker, I've jumped up an entire level. This is what I mean by being an awesome little farm. Yep, 17. See? That, I love that. And that's the other thing, is that I grab it, and I'm grabbing the XP, not the potato. The potato went down. You got a 4x4 house? Beaky, I want to come visit your world. It's a realm, right? I think it would be so much fun. Also, a little, oh, it's not, oh, you cancel it. Yeah, that's the other thing about realms that just didn't, like, and why I did, like, a dedicated server that I host elsewhere, is that realms just didn't intrigue me in regards to, price as well as compatibility, because realms can be picky sometimes. A server, as long as you have Bedrock version, yeah, as long as you have Bedrock Edition, Windows 10, Console, Mobile, anyone can jump on whenever you want, which is why Miss Shanks-a-Lot and a couple others, my name is Lauren, Keyfae, Mr. Intuitive, Beckosaurus, all these people jump into the server whenever they want and can do whatever they want, and I don't have to be there. And that is so awesome to me that people are growing this community, and I can just show up, like that sign that's sitting outside my house. It's just like, go check out my house. I love that so much. Another little trick for anybody who's wondering, now that phantoms exist, well, there's a couple other things, but I can wake up my cat right before I go to sleep, or make him stand. He should run upstairs, unless he sat back down. He sat back down. But I can tell my cat to stand, like, tell it to sit so it doesn't follow me around. But it'll go and find me stuff in the middle of the night and bring it back to me, just like a real cat. But because this is right outside my house and I just slept, it's still cooking. Yeah, it's, we're almost done with all those potatoes. And look at all that food we get. That's some good shit. Also, I hope you all like my mug. Crazy cat lady. Yeah, I think getting close. This will be drained down soon, and then we'll just have to collect the rest of the XP that's sitting. Oh, and I can also take count of how much coal we went through. Pardon me. Let's do some more fishing while this is waiting. Oops. Oops. Yeah, fishing is probably one of my favorite pastimes. Because one, it gives you XP, but two, it can give you some pretty awesome items. I'm a really big fan of fishing and finding like an enchantment book or a really nice pair of boots, saddle, name tag. Yeah, it's really cool. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy this game in general. And I'm really hoping, and Beaky, I have to have a talk with you soon, to get that Java world started up, to have some more people in on the fun. That's my hope, at least. Yeah, because this server right now is only $3 a month. I think it jumps up to $5 a month here a little bit. I had a promo code. But still, that's a great deal. And I can have like upwards of 10, 15, maybe a couple more people play in the server without any significant lag. And that's the thing, I up it to $8 a month, and I can have like 50 people in the server with no lag. So, ooh, another name tag. Reminder to everyone, there is a reward that allows you to name a Minecraft pet in Chanland. If you want to use your experience points for that. Okay, hopper's empty, chest is empty. This is the last of the potatoes, friends. Level 19 from one pickup. Holy crap. You want to name a cat Beaky? Okay. Well, the cat that I currently have, Jeff, is named. But I have no problem finding another cat and bringing them home. I will name them Beaky just for you. Thank you for that. That is going on my list. Want these levels. Come on. Come on. Look at it dwindling down. Like how it says baked potato and then it disappears. Boom. Level 20. One potato. Okay, it's not one potato. I gotta stop telling myself that. Yeah, if I grab it at the wrong time, it doesn't give me the level, so I just gotta be I gotta be fast about it. And boom! Nope. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, depending on how many potatoes I farm, I might reduce this to just the hopper, because I think it would be a little bit easier to pick up all that XP if I'm not fighting with the hopper. That makes sense. Man, I am drastically jumping in level right now. Look at me, 23. We started at 13 before we started fishing and doing this farm. I am very happy. I've jumped up 10 levels. Just from one little frickin' section of my world. Goats! Hello! Welcome in! I love very much that it's the herd. Hello, everyone. We are currently working on some Minecraft Redstone machines and auto farms. It's super fun, but let me finish this because I'm only 8 potatoes away, and I'll give you a spiel about who I am. I know a lot of you already follow me because Goats, Beaky, all of us, I love you all. You're incredible, incredible people. And I'm very happy that we are this nice little Twitch community together. Let me finish this, and then I'll give a little rundown of who I am. Sunny, thank you for the follow. Oh no, come on. Need this last potato. I need it. Come on, let's go. Boom, okay. Up to 26. Hell yes. Okay, let's drop that off. 3 stacks of potatoes. I'll just unfollow and refollow. Okay, thanks. Dustin approves. But hello everyone, welcome in. I am Dustin Miller, I'm a variety streamer. Recently, I've been doing a lot of Minecraft because for some reason since April, I've been obsessed. But I have been streaming since December of last year. It has been an absolute blast. I am having so much fun. People like Beaky, Goats, others have definitely kept the love of streaming going for me and all this amazing community. But as you can see over here, I got my schedule. It will change up a little bit once I get to August because I am a theater person, like a lot of people in this community. So I have to adjust for the theater schedule that is coming up very, very soon. I do want to do a quick little shout out for Goats here. Let me double check I'm spelling it right because I don't want to screw that up.
Yes.
That was quick. Did you all hear sound? I didn't hear sound. Did I screw that up? I may have screwed that up. I did. You should have heard sound. I just didn't. Okay, great. I've also noticed and this may be true of a lot of people using that shoutout command. It's been really laggy lately. I think a lot of people are using it in the server space that they have for that bot command sort of thing. Is it takes a lot out of the server use. So I'll see if I can make some tweaks and adjustments to streamline it. But thank you again, Goats, for the raid. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the follows, those who haven't. And it's me, Mike. If you want to unfollow and refollow, I'm not mad. Just definitely please refollow. That's all I ask. But yes, we're jumping right back into this. So I got 3 baked potato stacks with not a whole lot of effort, which I'm very happy about. This nice little system. Got some good stuff going here. I love it. I love the love. And once we get another night of sleep, all these wonderful people that have just joined, I'll head down to my item sorter and show off what we did at the beginning of the stream. We didn't do all of it at the beginning. We fixed not a fatal flaw, but a really inconvenient flaw in the system we fixed this morning. Very, very happy that it is now solved. And it took me far too long to realize that the problem existed. I mean, I knew the problem existed, I just didn't know how to solve it. Yeah, it took sitting here with the lovely people that joined me this morning to get things up and running. Almost time to sleep. Let's get a couple more fishing cycles in. So yeah, all this system is doing right here, for those who are just joining us, is it takes the act of fishing in Minecraft and kind of automates the process a little bit to dump items that you caught into a box instead of putting it in your inventory. Thank you. That popped in my head too, but I had no idea how to put it in the chat in words, so thank you. Okay, it's bedtime. So I appreciate that. I have a strange feeling, Goats, that you and me are kindred spirits when it comes to references. Okay, kitten. Come on, Jeff. Jeff. Your name's Jeff. Come on. There we go. So yeah, if you let cats wander while you sleep, they will join you as long as, join you in sleep. And she gives you items. Or he. You know what? They. I don't know Jeff. I've been living him for a while, but I don't know him. So yeah, gave me some rabbit hide. Dropped off some phantom membranes, which are awesome, and a couple rabbit's feet. My name's Jeff. Which is fantastic, because phantom membranes, if and when I ever get Elytra, the wings that you can have in Minecraft, phantom membrane are a way to repair it. So that way I can keep using it. So, Jeff, no, don't go outside. Poosh. Okay. Goodbye, Jeff. Okay. So let's head back down to the machine. Also, welcome to Chanland for anybody who has not visited. It is a lovely place. We have quite a few locations. That's our enchantment dungeon. We have the ghost light, which has all the community chests underneath it for anybody who's just starting in the server. They can run over there, grab like a stone pickaxe and simple tools, so that way they can just jump in and play. We got long-term project storage, which is just a place for us to store stuff while we're building some bigger projects, so we don't have to go searching for all the supplies. We can find them all in one place. Various individuals' houses in various stages of building. My house is behind the trees over there. And then this... Oh, wait, nope. I have to do this because, Beaky, I know how much you love this place. I love it too. But it is the axolotl exhibit. All the axolotls that we've caught, unless something tragic has happened, we try to put them in here so that way they can have a nice little home together. I think we have the 2 brown ones, a pink one. We have 3 brown ones and a single pink one right now. We had a couple orange ones, but like I said, something tragic happened. I'm not very happy about it, but it happened. Outline Daydream, how the heck are you? But we have 4 axolotls. Eventually, I want to go and find some more, or breed these ones and see if we can get some orange ones and maybe the elusive blue one. I think that'll be exciting. Right? The pink one is adorable. So yeah, that's the axolotl exhibit. And we also installed these little glass blocks, so that way you can see them from up above, which I think is... Oh, that is perfectly fine. I'm happy you're here. Yeah, you can watch the axolotls go by, which I think is so much fun. But yes, so what we did this morning is we have the materials bunker. Like all this stuff lists, it only works with a couple items at this moment because I'm just trying to build it up and make it work for as many things as possible. But this system, you drop items in this chest. It goes through a small little redstone circuit system that results in a dispenser shooting those items into a stream of water and loading them through this channel and into the respective chest that it belongs in. And then after if it didn't find the chest that it needed, it heads down to the next level and continues on its journey. This is what the redstone looks like behind it. It's a system, I believe it's a combination of Waddles, Misty Cat, and Bowtie Man, I believe. There might be somebody else in there, but it's a combination of those systems to get exactly what I needed for what's required for Chanland's kind of system. And how it sorts it is there are hoppers up here. The first item in the hopper is what's going to be sorted, and then these are called dump blocks that just kind of send them down, that fill up this system and only allow another item like this to get sent through. Because once another item gets sent through, it's enough items for the hopper to send enough redstone signal to trigger and turn off these redstone torches, because the circuit kind of loops back around. And once that redstone torch turns off, it allows this hopper, which you'll see has got a single item, to drop the item it has to allow for another item above to drop in. So it's just a continuous cycle. And then it drops into this chest, which this chest, unless this chest down here is completely full, just takes the item directly into this hopper and then into the bottom chest. So that way, from in front, you can't really see it, but there is a initial chest back there, but this is the chest that you select. So when this gets completely full, instead of the items just spilling out, they're actually filling up back there. And when you take out a full stack of something in here, it'll just automatically pull from the stack above it. So that way, this system is always refilling. So as long as we don't have, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 9 by 6, that is 54. So as long as we don't have more than 108 stacks of an item, actually a little bit more because the hoppers can hold stuff, the system will never overflow. Minecraft can be super complex. It can also be super simple. I'm just the sort of person that likes to go the extra mile because apparently I have that kind of life. So the system itself is only complicated because I wanted it to be. If you wanted it to be simpler, you could take out all the redstone and just use hoppers, which is what I've seen a lot of people use. Or you could just walk up to the chest and put items in it. Like, it also can be that simple. But right now, I currently have 3 levels. We have the ground materials, we have like the expensive rare blocks, and then we have wood blocks. So this is where logs and saplings go. I believe I dropped an oops item. Nope, I picked it up last time. But yeah, now that this system is working properly, my hope was to continue on to the next floor. So I need to dig it all out, which is going to take a minute. So I think I'll do that off stream and maybe continue with this project a little bit later. But Goats, my friend, you were doing Lego Harry Potter. Are you still in book 1 or did you get to book 2? Because the end of book 1, that fight with Voldemort is incredible. I was super impressed by how awesome that fight was. Oh yeah, and spoilers for Harry Potter. Voldemort and Harry fight at the end of the first book. Well, technically it's Quirrell, but it's Voldemort. I don't know. Because of books. But yeah, the almost done year 1, doing shorter streams. Yeah, I mean, because Kayla and I streamed for 4 hours and we finished book 1, but we were doing co-op, which means while one of us was collecting gems, the other one was doing mission stuff, and it was a lot of combinations, so we got through it pretty quick. We're hoping to stream again soon and do book 2. Yeah, and if anybody's interested, the VOD for that, it was me and Punkin Yunkin, aka Kayla. We played through book 1 last Saturday. It was a good time. I definitely recommend it, and we're hopefully going to get into book 2 here pretty soon. But the fix that I figured out today, for those who just joined us not too long ago, was that the items were dropping down this tunnel of water that I have back here, and then they would just sit down there for a minute until enough items collected, and then they moved on to the next row. What I figured out is that they were sitting because the way Minecraft water works is that it drops and becomes a temporary source block of non-moving water, and then the block just next to it actually is flowing water again. So what I had to do is stop that drop of water temporarily over a sign, because Minecraft doesn't allow water to go past signs or invisible blocks. And I added a block just past it, so that way the water is already flowing when the items drop. So now when I drop all these items and they run through the system, it drops in the water that's already moving, so it gets to getting, as some people say. Also, if anybody was curious, behind this is the old stairway. The system used to be step units like this, but I didn't like how this looked or felt, so I blocked it in, and it is now spiral stairs. which I think are a little bit faster to go up and down. And it means that they're more compact. That was the biggest thing, is that there was so much room that was required for those stairs, but this one, all I need is 3x3 blocks, and then I'm down to the next step, which I think is pretty convenient. I enjoy it. So yeah, I would love to, yeah, and you can see I did the same thing over here. I would love to, very soon, continue with this down, but I think for the end of this stream, I'm actually going to, extend, oh, can I need more sand. Extend the water flow down to the next level. So that way I'm ready to continue it the next time I play. So we'll make some glass. Which some of the things, some of the things that you can make in Minecraft that don't make a whole lot of sense in regards to ingredients. The one that does make sense is glass. I have always been happy that Minecraft followed the actual ingredients for glass, which is really hot sand, quote unquote. And that all you got to do is throw sand in a furnace and you can make some glass blocks. And something about this is burning sand in a furnace. Becca May, how the heck are you? Your house is looking incredible. Welcome to the stream. I need to, at some point, I think we should jump in the Chanland, because I realized that the top of your house is flat and dark, and some skeletons actually spawned up there. So when I was walking around, I saw this fire on top of your house. I was like, oh, she put a campfire up there? No, it was a skeleton that was burning alive. You got a chicken? Where? I need to go see this chicken. Okay, what? Okay, I'm gonna go look at the chicken now. Priorities, everyone. The chicken is a priority. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's have a nap. Then we'll go look at the chicken. Where is the chicken? Because I went and visited and I didn't see anything. Yeah, you see up there, there's a zombie and a creeper that spawned on the top of your house because there's not enough light. So the zombie's gonna die, but the creeper's gonna stay up there until it decides otherwise. So hopefully it doesn't see me as I go into your house. Okay, where's this chicken? When I went to bed, it was right of the Uncle Iroh flower patch. Oh my God, it's a chicken. Yes, you need to put some torches up there. My recommendation is just put them on the top of those pillars. That'll probably be enough light. Man, I love the style of this place. If you want me to, probably grab some dirt, some sticks, and I could probably put some torches up there for you. That creeper is concerning. I might wait till he despawns. But yeah, that's awesome. You got to get another chicken so you can make some, what are they called? Not chirpies. Chicklets? No. Why am I forgetting the name of baby chickens? Chicks! Oh my God. Ah, why did I forget what a frickin' chick was? That creeper's still up there. I hope you didn't save and quit from on top of your house. Had to guide that one from outside of the gate to Chanland. Aww! I love that. Okay, that creeper is annoying. You know what? Guess what time it is? We're gonna try to frickin' crossbow this bastard. See if I can get him. Oh. Is there someplace high I can get? Ooh, I can climb on top of the trees. That's what I'm gonna do. Got any blocks? I do. I have some dirt blocks. Okay, bro. Going down. Can I get any higher? Oh! Oh! All to help and save this frickin' house from a creeper. And I'm falling off trees. I don't know if this is even a better view or not. Let's see. Oh! Why am I not surprised that the reason you wanted a chicken is so you could bake in Minecraft? That makes me so happy. Okay, this creeper's going down. Need to find a better vantage point. Can I get on top of this house easy? Don't know. Oh, it's too tall. This is a better vantage point. Don't do it! Don't do it! Ah! Becca! No! Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry. This is such a tragic way to end this. No. Oh, let's go up and assess the damage. Okay, it's not... That could have been worse. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, don't die, Dustin. Need to make some torches. Saw a tree that was partially taken down over here. There it is. Come on. Really? Okay. Okay. Let's get you... I don't know. Actually, do you have torches? Okay, stop it. Stop it. Okay. So let's make some planks. And then some sticks and then some torches. We have fun here. That's what we do. Can I actually... Oh. Darn it! You know what, I'm gonna cheat, because I can't get up there. And Becca, you can do whatever you need to with these torches. I just want to make sure it stays safe up here. Cool. Okay, what time is it? 11:51. You got 4 torches up there just to keep it safe. So if you're building, you don't have to worry about any spawning happening up there. Yeah, ladders in Minecraft, especially like the ones that are on the house, on Becca's house right now, they can be really intense because there's no protection in case you fall. But let's get have fun, Becca, in your house. I really enjoy it. But I am going to dig out a path for the water continue over here. Destroy that. Dig in. Can I do this, or is it gonna... Okay, it didn't water on me. Good. So, water heads in and down. I think it needs to go... That'll be the next water stream, I believe. Yeah, so there will be a sign here, and then a water block here. I can fill this back up. Yeah, that was another, because Becca and I were playing the other night, and there was a ladder to her second floor that for some reason, every time she went to go use it, it just did not work the way she wanted. Like, she just kept getting stuck. And I felt so bad. Okay, so we have, oh, I need the furnace so I can grab the glass. Get some more sweet, sweet XP. Need to grab a sign. Ooh, I gotta make more signs. Yes, exactly. At least you can use it. So we need one here, 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 here. Oops, wrong item. Dig that out, dig that out, dig that out. Not fall in it. Glass here and here. Perfect. So the water block will be here. Let's put the sign where it belongs. So that'll be there. Oh, do I have water in my bucket? Probably not. I do! Excellent. Water back here. Water's flowing. That's what we need. And then I'm going to leave this open because I still need to... Actually, I don't need to. Never mind. Because if that water block's already there, the next water block I have to build isn't going to be until I replace this with a glass block and add water there. So we're good. Ooh, water will flow down. That's a great start to the next floor whenever I get to it. Do I have anything I can put in here? Do. Drop that off. That. Keep the sticks. I can drop the saplings. Drop a lot of stuff to the sorter. before I head downstairs, or before I head out. Drop the glass in here. Yep. Let's put some water in my bucket so I have it, and then head upstairs, drop some stuff in the sorter, and then call it a day, my friends. Oh, it is nighttime. You gonna sleep, Becca? I'm gonna sleep. Let's hope you notice. Have a little nap. Sweet. Okay, cool. Let's drop these items. Granite, stone, cobble, sapling. Everything else is necessary. Yeah, you see all the items drop by? So cool. Awesome. So, that is done. Ooh. See, this is what I appreciate. I go up there and add a couple torches just to make it safe, and then you make it decorative, and now it looks awesome. Oh, the sun is about to rise right over your house, and I'm really excited about it. Becca, come back. I want to get a selfie with you. Becca! Look at that sun! I'm gonna take a picture as soon as it gets above your house. Come stand next to me. It's weird with the delay between the stream and real life. Yeah, it's like 10 seconds or so. Perfect. Hell yeah. And oh, hit the wrong button. And capture taken. I will send that in the Discord. We'll make everybody look at the glory. Oh, that's so awesome. Take another one for good measure. Okay, cool. Well, sweet. Thank you, Becca, for joining me for the tail end of this. I am going to go re-tap on my bed at home, so that way I can make sure that my spawn point is set. And then I am going to log off. But yes, Outlaw Daydream, I saw you put this. Yes, the music in Minecraft is so freaking soothing. I love it to death. I also missed something else. The decorative life. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. We might have to do that. Actually, I think we probably 100% have to do that. Oh, nice. Very cool. Okay, friends. Let's save and quit this life. Get us back out to the main screen. Even though this music is very soothing, I'm going to switch back to this so that way we can do our sign off. Thank you, goats, so much for the raid over this way. I really appreciate it. Beaky for coming in early. Outlaw Daydream, Becca May, all of you, thank you so much. Is there anybody that we can carry this raid on with? Let's see. We have a friend of mine, 2% Chungus, that is streaming a game called Pit People right now. They are part of a community that I am also a member of. That we're all trying to put together a pseudo schedule so that way we don't overlap with each other's streams. And it's been doing pretty well, except that I screwed it up with my Sunday streams. that 2% Chungus also streams today. So we'll start that raid and get that thing running. If you are all interested in doing so, please jump on that raid. Enjoy 2% Chungus and their streams today. But with that, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for stopping by. Design and conquer, my friends, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.